Good too. How's it going?
Good.
All right, man. We have a venti double shot and a venti. All right, $4.20 for you today. On the card, how about a receipt?
Sure.
Why not, right? All right. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm just getting a bunch of stuff ready for shipping out tomorrow.
Really?
Stuff at Kinko's. All over the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I sell these packages online for people that want to travel lawfully. I wrote all these books on the back here, but that's my card. Yeah, and it unfolds too. Yeah.
Okay.
Check out the website. It's definitely, if nothing else, it's at least interesting.
Yeah. So what is it about mostly?
It's about how to just know. Really, it's about knowing who you are and claiming what's yours, and just reclaiming your freedom. Really.
Sure.
Because that's what America's about, right?
Yeah. And so you've written these books?
Yeah. I actually have a radio interview on XM tomorrow, too.
Do you?
Yeah.
What channel?
It's some Canadian one. Okay. 167, I think.
Sure.
But
and it's just about that? It's about...
Yeah. It's all just with me for like an hour.
So what led you to that?
Well, I've lived in Hillsboro for like 30 years.
Sure.
And you know what? This is a question he's going to ask me tomorrow, too. He already told me. So this is perfect.
Okay.
I've lived here for 30 years, and I've, had a lot of run-ins, for lack of a better term, with law enforcement where they violated my rights, or I felt like they violated my rights. So I just, want to teach people how to take back their power. And if there's no victim, there's no crime. Like if you're just traveling, the Supreme Court has upheld that we have right to liberty, which is traveling in the conveyance of the day without needing a license. A license is actually exchanging a right for a privilege. And when you turn a right into a privilege, you have responsibilities, and you have to live up to certain standards in order to keep that privilege. So basically what I teach people is what to say to police when they get pulled over, how to navigate through court, and what kind of motions and stuff to file, and basically just how to do damage control.
Just in general, or?
Yeah, and make them leave you alone. I've been working with people on DUIs and all kinds of stuff. Like the cops came over to my sister's house a couple weeks ago, and I rode over there on my bike and made them leave in like 3 minutes by threatening a lawsuit on them. And that video got like 14,000 hits the first week it was up. So, I filmed the whole thing.
Dang. So you just told them like the things that you talk about?
I told them, who are you? I said, who are you? And they said, well, they showed me their badge, and I said, well, people can wear costumes all the time. That doesn't say anything. All that tells me is that now you're telling me you're acting under color of law, which means they're showing outwardly that they're acting in an official capacity, operating in the public. So they're liable if they violate people's rights all of a sudden. So I went up there and said, who are you? They didn't want to tell me their names, and you guys could be clowns for all I know. I don't know who you are. And they said, well, we're here to take your sister to jail. And I was like, oh, really? Well, where's your warrant? They didn't have a warrant. No.
Wow.
So I said, you're in violation of Title 18, Section 241 and 242 right now, human rights violations and violations under color of law as well. And they tried to talk to me a little bit more, and I said, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about lawsuits. And then they just started walking away.
Really?
They said, bye, Trent. They know my name. Everybody knows me.
Really?
But yeah.
Wow, man, that's crazy.
It is crazy. It's cool. Like...
check it out, dude.
It's like we've been brainwashed for actually over 2,000 years, since Jesus times and stuff. It's crazy. It's and I think the actual age of enlightenment is starting right now. We've been living in the dark ages, believe it or not, and we have all this technological advances, but still, it's the enlightenment of the human mind that needs to move along a little bit. But totally.
Cool. Sure,
Nice little coffee conversation.
We'll have
yeah, right on. Well, I wanted to use this opportunity to talk about unrebuttable statements. I ended up having a nice little chat with the Starbucks guy instead. I'll go over what an unrebuttable statement is real quick anyway. An unrebuttable statement is something that you can't be disproven on. You know what I'm saying? You can't be disproven on it because it's not a fact. So if you say something like, I believe the sky is blue, you could be right, you could be wrong. But the point is, someone could come along and say, no, the sky is gray because it's cloudy. And if you said that the sky is blue, then that, that's putting it factually. But if you say, I believe the sky is blue, that kind of takes away a little bit and makes it so you're not, stating a fact. So when a cop asks you what your name is, you can say, I believe my name is Trent Goodbaudy, or I use the name Trent Goodbaudy. That's not really unrebuttable. Unrebuttable would be, I believe, I think, it appears to be, things like that. Things you can't rebut. They're unrebuttable. All right? So, like I said, I'm going to keep bringing you guys these videos. And, man, let's learn something. All right. Sun's going down. I'm still out here trying to get pulled over.